It's getting texture. I smudged it. My brain's just going, what's that? Create this book. It's been a while. Let's see what we can make of it. I'm gonna start with create textures. Fill this page with a variety of different textures. I'm thinking I want to stamp a bunch of stuff, and I'm thinking, what if I use this big box of leftover fabrics? I think they might turn out quite interesting. Let's find out. So there's fleece. Is it fleece? I don't know. I'm just saying the Dutch word with English pronunciation. This stuff, so that's all see-through. So I'm thinking that might be fun to stamp, but it might also be fun to put down and stamp on top of it, kind of thing. On the pile you go. I don't know. Maybe. Who remembers this? Yeah, this fabric. I thought that might be kind of cool. This is my curtains in my living room. These were so expensive, but they might have a nice texture to them. They might not work at all. I don't know. Ooh, there's Zoe's bed. That might be interesting. I don't know if that will work, actually. What do you think? Is that bumpy enough? Let's find out. There's this and that. I'll leave it at that for now. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna just do it in the book, I think. Just gonna stamp it. It's just gonna be like a test page kind of thing. See what happens. Maybe if we make something of it, we make something of it. If it's just gonna be a bunch of stamps, it's just gonna be a bunch of stamps. I'm gonna take a little bit off this. Okay. Okay, this to the side. This is what we have to play with. And I do have my Amsterdam acrylics, but I don't think I want to use that good acrylics for this. So I think I'm gonna use my other batch of not so expensive, slightly bad acrylic paints. These. Should we pick like a color palette kind of thing? That might be nice. I'm sorry about my voice, by the way. I've been sick, as in I've had a cold and a cough, and I still have a cough. But I wanted to film the video, so it's not the best, but bear with me. Oh, this might be fun as well. I have sponges, they might be. Does that count as fabric? A color palette. Let's see, I did add the fabric paint that is gold. That might be fun. I really want to do something with blues. Maybe white. Does that work on a white page? I'm not sure. I'd say let's just go for it. I'm picking these. You guys can move away. Maybe the black is staying, just in case, Something to put the paint on. I think I have some cardboard over there. That might be ideal. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up my sleeves because I like this jumper and I don't know why I'm wearing this one again when I'm making a mess. It's like, put on another one. Well, you put on another one. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't really have a plan except for acrylic paints, fabrics, stick it on there. Well, stamp it on there. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I just smeared a bunch of paint on it and I'm just gonna see if it will stamp. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool. So that's this one. How about this one? So I'm just bunching this up and I'm gonna poke it into the paint. And I'm gonna doop, 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 doop. A little more maybe. That's pretty cool. Okay. Ooh, I also wanted to try. I'm just gonna hold it here. I'm gonna paint over this. Okay, I think this might be similar to the pink one. It's a bit bigger in size. Actually, cute little raindrops. See? It's raining. It's very similar to the other one, so I don't know if I need to do this. Ooh, yes, let's try this. Let's first try it like that. See what happens if I just add paint on top of it. It just keeps moving, so that's a little bit annoying. So, yeah, that doesn't work. What if I paint on it and then stamp it? That's cool. Okay. Ooh, this looks nice as well. Everything's getting texture. Okay. I'm quite curious about this one. Yeah, this is more like a cotton. This is the fabric I used for, let me try and point, this one. Ooh, okay. Ah, I smudged it. Let's try again, because this is very nice. That is pretty cool though. I think I'm gonna leave this because I think it's roughly the same. You know, I'll try a little bit. Okay, so this is very fine and this is a bit more like chunky. Okay. Not so special, I think. It's very similar to other ones. Just right on top of the title. That's very subtle. Kind of like that, but it's very, very subtle. Look, I don't know if you can tell, but it's so see-through. Like there's more holes than there are fabric, but I'll keep it in the pile. Let's try something. I don't know why I'm grabbing black. I don't really have an idea. I want to make something that will go on top of that. I'll have a think. Okay, I had lunch and I have an idea. I just don't have a plan. So I might just go off the rail again and start creating and see what happens. I need something to go underneath here to protect my table. This might work. Perfect. Just a bit of cardboard. Okay. I'm now just going through my bin. Why is this in the bin? For paper stuff, to see if there's anything that I like to use. Ooh, maybe. Can I do something with these? Okay, well, there is things to be used. I found this in the bin. I have one of these. These were in the bin. Some sort of tape rolls. And this paper has quite a fun texture. Okay. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Am I gonna do it anyway? I don't know. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, the page is going to wobble. This one's almost dry. So maybe we can start adding some texture. And which one? Maybe I'll start with this one. Which one was that? Was that this? I think so. That looks kind of cool. That looks like a fun background for something. This is fun. What else? We have to wait for it to That went everywhere. I need to get myself one of those things that you put on to protect yourself from flying paint and stuff like that. Nope. How do you call that? Apron. Do you want to see me make? Do you want to see me? Oh my God. Do you want to see me make an apron? That's the question. Am I gonna do it all at the same time? Or am I gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna do it all at the same time. Just come with me in my chaos. I was just thinking, like, should I maybe film one at the time so they're not in frame, so I can just pretend kind of thing. Like, I made this one and then it was dry, and then the next layer, and then it was dry, and then the next layer, and then it was dry. I think I'm gonna mix stuff up. So it's gonna be all in frame. We'll see how I edit it. Sorry me. I was thinking, this blue seems to be quite transparent. So what if I add the black texture underneath the blue? So we'll start with that. See what happens if I do that. This has a black dot on it, which was not supposed to be there, but I think it's okay. I'm taking it away, and now it's a white dot. Perfect. That looks kind of cool. That is weird. Can you see that? No. But if I go over this, look, now it's like pink. And now it's sort of all color disappears. See that? Let's see what we have. Try not to move it about too much. Very cool. This is dry. Let's paint on this one. Let's see how transparent this paint actually is. That might be a very cool effect. It's very subtle in the background. So let's see. I'm sorry if I'm not talking as much, but my brain is active. My brain is thinking of ideas. I like the top one, I think. Not sure about the bottom one. Okay, on to the next thing. My brain's just going, blah, 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 let's try this, let's try this. I like it. And you don't even know what I have in mind yet. Ah! Oh, there's so many ideas going through my head. Which one do I pick? So it's gonna be something with a moon. I'm doing some sort of black, dark blue sky and a moon. But I wasn't planning on doing a full moon. I was planning on doing like, what is that? Like a crescent moon? But now I have this full circle and I'm like, oh, that's pretty as well. And then I see this picture of like a wolf howling or like a mountain top with like two kids. I don't know why. Two kids holding like hands or something. I don't know. Just some sort of silhouette. Is that too cheesy, silhouette? Has that been done too many times? Well, not by me. I'm gonna make one other circle to see if I like the crescent moon better. Which one do I like better? The full moon or a crescent moon? I think I might like the crescent moon because the background's so nice. What should I do? What should I do? I don't know what I should do. Maybe paint the moon in gold. Well, this paint doesn't really work on paper. Gonna maybe grab a tiny bit of Amsterdam. Hold on. Oh, yes, there's a beautiful shiny gold in here. Ooh, that one is maybe even better. Oh, this is it. Yeah, so I'm picking 803, I think, or 802. That might be nice as well. Oh my gosh, there's too many things. It's really nice to just use these as well. Maybe you can relate, someone probably can relate. I'm also someone who wants to save their stuff and then sort of forgets to actually use it. And if anything, because I don't want to be wasteful and use it and then throw it, but it's also wasteful not to use it, right? What do we do with this one in the meantime? This is almost black again. It's like, maybe we'll add a bit more blue. Maybe some lighter blue. Leave that for now. Okay, so I have 3 of these cards. Hold on, there was one where the color was underneath, right? That's probably this one. Look how well you can see this now. You can hardly see the difference. I've got a circle out of this thin paper and I'm gonna scrunch it up a little bit more. Don't know if that will go all right, but I want it to be more textured. Yeah! I have another one. However, this is the one I'm meant to make. That's a nice extra one. It can go on a card. That's kind of nice. Okay, bonus. Now we have this and we're gonna carefully squish it up in a tiny ball. Hope it won't break. Glue, 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 glue. Now, normally I would do a glue stick. Will that make it all flat again? Let's try on the wonky one, because glue stick needs to go down some force. And then you're gonna stick it down, so that's gone texture. So that's not a good option. I do have glue spray, might work. I have this leftover piece of paper on the floor. Everybody hold your breath. Ew, what's that? There's like chunks coming out. What's that? Wants to focus on my face. There we go. What are those yellowy chunks? You guys? I mean, it would sort of work, but what's the chunks? I'm gonna try. Hold your breath, everyone. Ew! Ew, 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 ew. Loads of chunks. Okay. I'm not too sure, you guys, but I'll keep going. I mean, if I see it in the monitor, I kind of like it. So maybe I shouldn't be too harsh on myself and just keep going. I'm gonna do this one on this one because I have one, so why not? Nope, not that one, this one. You know what to do. The yellow chunks keep coming. It's gross. Oh, I didn't scrunch this one. Might as well have done it with this then. We let those dry for a second and this is what we have. Actually, I like this one. Changed my mind. I like it. Just gonna leave it for a second. What am I gonna put on this one? Trying to get bigger splatters. I need an apron, you guys. No, that's too big. That's too big. That's giving me an idea though. What isn't giving me an idea at the moment? Okay, I didn't press record. Sorry, we had bad audio just now. Fun thing is, there's a hold button as well, so you can't press buttons by accident. It was on hold, it just wasn't recording. Silly me, silly me. This one has a couple of extra dots on there, which is fun. Okay, let's pick another texture of these. Or do I do the fabric first? Maybe the fabric. And then paint like whole strip. Ooh, ideas, ideas, ideas. Remember this? Let's make another hole in it. I'm gonna do it with the light blue. Maybe that's a mistake. Let's find out. And yes, this is the way I'm doing it. Nobody's gonna stop me. Maybe that was a bit much. Okay, hold on, we're getting there. That's fun. You can try. Now I want to do something with this shiny, shimmery, shiny stuff. And I'm thinking, can I make sort of a glow around the moon? Is that a finger painting job? Maybe? That blue is nice. I'm slowly running out of ideas, so I'm just gonna put loads of texture on here and leave it at that. Oh, okay, fingerprints. Let's go with some fingerprints then. This is fun, it's chaotic, but it's fun. Wah! Ooh, this is nice. Fun and chaotic, fun and chaotic. I don't know. It's a bit of a mess. I don't know. I think I'm okay with this one. Oh no! I got a white splatter on this one. Can I get rid of that? Nope. It's just there now. One white dot. Okay, hold on. Before I go and clean up, let's go back to where it all started with and add some of the leftover chunks. Squeeze. Random blob. And another moon. Just because we can. And can we add some splatter to this as well? Let's put you guys to decide. Keep it safe. Ooh, can I splatter with black on this one? Because overall it's a little bit lighter. I had fun. I'm gonna let everything dry, clear some stuff up, maybe save some brushes. and I'll show you. We made quite a lot. Well, started and finished in the Create This Book page, Create Texture. So these are the textures that inspired everything, and then there's the leftovers to remind me of these cards. But these are actually the main event. So this one, it's a bit much, but I do like parts of it. Like I really like this texture, and I like some parts with loads of dots and stuff, and I do like the swirl. Altogether, it's a bit much. So maybe I'll save this and use parts of it when I want to in a different project. Maybe, to be continued. And then we have this one. It is so nice with this shimmer, look! I kind of like this one as well. It might be my second favorite, actually. Don't tell the others. Then we have this one. Slightly simpler with our leftover moon. And then my personal favorite. I really like this one. I think I would send this one as a postcard. So, should I make postcards out of these? I don't know how this will look as a print though, because now it looks very cool because it is textured, but who knows? Maybe I'll try. Let me know if you like that. If I start making like postcards and stuff like that, or cards or whatever. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite and whether you would send it as an actual card. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.